So it's been a while since I did a hair video, so we are back at it. I am using Heaven's Treasure. I'm using about 4 of their products in this wash day. So some things about these products, they're all natural, clean products. If that is your vibe, this is a brand for you. You can find them in the TikTok shop, and they're also available on Instagram. So I had already washed my hair. I did a braid down, slept in it because I try not to put too much heat to my hair. So here we go. But for the braid down, forgot to hydrate my hair. So that's why it looks a little dry. So don't judge me. Alrighty, so back to this hairstyle. So if you are here from my short, then you will know how the hairstyle came out. But this is going to be the full tutorial on the hairstyle. It honestly did not take me that long, but with anything, doing a new hairstyle, it does not go as planned ever. And sometimes, like in your head, you think you know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and it just doesn't work out. And I have to keep reminding myself that when I am looking at these inspo pics, they have relaxed hair. I have 4C hair. But guess what, girls? Just because you have 4C hair does not mean you cannot have these cute hairstyles. And I am going to show you that you can achieve these cute hairstyles. So first thing that I did, so the primary style is going to be in the front, which is why I am separating my hair into the 2 space buns for now. The back, I'm just going to throw that into a ponytail and focus on the front. So the inspo that I saw was me essentially separating my hair into mini ponytails and then connecting them with rubber bands. So it looked like a cute summer look because it was colorful rubber bands, but I could not find one. So guess what? We are going to work with what we have, not focus on what we don't have, okay? So parted my hair, which took forever because I wanted my parts to be extremely straight. I'm just a perfectionist like that. Anyway, so once I was able to get my 2 ponytails together, as you can see, it's a little uneven. So then I had to go back and part it. So did that, and then basically it's just all on you. If you want a bunch of small ponytails, do a whole bunch of them, but I just did not have that type of time, and I wanted to show you a hairstyle that you can do within 30 minutes. Now I'm moving pretty slow, so now that I know what I wanted to do and how I wanted to achieve it, definitely would not take 30 minutes. So do with that what you will. So from here, threw that into a ponytail. We don't have to worry about that right now. So now I'm going to focus on the 2 ponytails in the front. So I'm doing one section at a time, basically going to part them into however many rows you would like. So I just decided to do my 4 rows. And based on the amount of hair that I had, I broke that down into just 2 ponytails per row because I just didn't have that type of time. Next time I might do smaller ones, but for right now, this tutorial, this is what you're gonna get. So I used the hair lotion just to, put some moisture back into my hair. And then I also used the hand cream. But it's me trying to put the lotion in my hair, didn't even open the freaking container. So yes, please follow the instructions. And I'm not gonna lie, like this hair lotion was super thick, so it was putting in some work to get out. But I love a thick product. I don't like watery products because they do not work for me. Okay, so thick is what we like. All right, so put my hair lotion in. Then after that, I knew I was going to keep my hair in for a few days, so I wanted to put in the buttercream just to see what it did with my hair, how my hair reacted to it. And baby, I'm not going to lie, this hair butter, it did what it needed to do. And this was super thick as well. So 10 out of 10 will highly recommend. All of their products are thick in terms of the creams and the lotions. So I will definitely recommend them. Because my hair soaks up any product that I put on it, so I definitely need that in my life. So brush that in wanted to lay my edges down because I'm not one that I like to put like a lot of edge control or gel into my hair because it's not going to do anything. My hair, for whatever reason, does not like edge control. It does not like gel. It just curls up. It does not stay slicked down at all. So it's like a waste of time creating all that buildup for no reason. So I'm just working the product through my hair to make sure my hair is nice and moisturized because I plan to keep this style at least in for a few days. So did all of that. Now, let me just share some tea about my life. So a lot of things have been happening, some good, some not so good. So on the bright side, I have been able to really take a step back and just relax, decompress, all the things, because I felt like I was just on go, just trying to pump out content as fast as I can, as much as I can every single day. And it just becomes exhausting. So you definitely just have to take a step back and just recenter yourself, pour back into yourself, whether you need to rest, whether you just need to detach from the content, just take a break from the content, because it can get overwhelming, especially if you're like not meeting the numbers or the goals or whatever you have set out for yourself. Like, it can really get to you, especially if you're watching other people do other things. Then, you start to compare. Not saying that's what I was doing, but I was just so tired because there was just so much going on. I just needed a break. So I have not made content literally in probably a week, if not longer. However, you wouldn't be able to know that because I still have been posting, because I've had so much content for times like this where I just don't have the energy and I don't feel like creating. So that is the beauty of it. So definitely just make sure you have enough content. So if you ever get into a space like this, you have enough content where you don't have to focus on, oh my God, like I don't have anything to post right now, I need to go record. No, I'm not doing that. I didn't need to do that. So take it from me, prepare so you don't have to be stressed out. So I've been living my best life. I have gotten back to working out. I've been focusing on the renovations. If you've seen that, then you know what I've been dealing with, because that has been a whole stressor in itself. But it is looking so beautiful. Like, I almost have a full kitchen without a functioning sink, but we're going to get there. And I've been planning activities for myself just to, make myself happy, get back into doing things that I love to do. And that's really what life is all about. Because if you want to just sit here and create content all day, like, it could be living, I guess, but it's also work. And at some point you're going to get tired, because I know I did. Then I was faced with some troubling news. So my mom, she was diagnosed with a cancer. Luckily, she caught it super early, but that just takes a whole shift in itself, because it's like, we know our parents are going to get old and eventually they're going to go home, but I guess we just don't want it to happen, but it's going to happen whether we want to or not. So being faced with that was just like a whole thing in itself for me to process, and content took a super back seat. Like, I was not worried about content at all. And, we just had to come together as a family and, plan, prioritize, things like that. So we're all good. My mom, she's in good spirits. We all are in good spirits. And that's what we want for her, because everything's going to work itself out, because we believe in God. God is super strong in our family. Our faith is very big. So we're going to beat it, and we are all going to live our best life with no worries in the world, because guess what? You can't have faith and worry at the same time. So we're not doing that. I may share more about this journey. It just depends on, my mom's comfortability with it. I do want to respect her in that space. So if she is okay with me sharing, then I for sure will share. But this is just a reminder to all women, especially if you have that history in your family. You definitely want to make sure that you are going to your doctor, getting your routine exams, and just making sure that you're checking all the boxes. So, if it does come about, you catch it early so you can beat it. Because if it gets to those higher stages, it doesn't always work out in your favor, especially if that's not what the Lord has for you. So that's just my little tidbit. We're going to get back to this hairstyle. So as you can see, I'm starting to part my hair into the small sections, and I did dip my hair into, the rubber bands into oil to prevent my hair from pulling. I learned that from a different creator, so I wanted to see if it would work for me. So it was taking mad long. So I have 4 rows of my little little ponytails in my hair. Forgot that one, so I have to do that one. And then from there, so from the inspo pic that I saw, it looks like she just twisted the hair, but that was not going to work for me because my hair is way too thick to do that and play those types of games. So I had to actually do a two-strand twist in my hair to achieve the look. It didn't look exactly like hers because she had like all these zigzag parts. I was not trying to do all of that. When I get home from work, I am tired. So I do not have all the energy in the world to be doing all of that. Now, if it was like a day off, a Saturday, okay, I can experiment with putting triangles, zigzag parts, all the above, but no ma'am. So this is what y'all got, and it still came out cute, okay? So now I'm going to do the other side, follow the same protocol, adding the hair lotion and the buttercream, and then we will be back to show you how I connected all of the ponytails together and then style the back of my hair. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so we have all of the ponytails. Now, the most time, well, I guess the second most time consuming part is doing the 2-strand twist. When I tell y'all, when it's time to do my hair, especially in like these creative, not super complex, but just different hairstyles besides like a updo bun, twist outs, flat twists, things like that, like it really makes me reevaluate if I want to have natural hair because it's so much more work. I've had different hairstyles. I've had relaxed hair, I've had a pixie cut, I've had a fade, natural, and it's just so much work. But I love my natural curls, so that is why I do it. But baby, when I tell you, I be tired. Like my arms are so tired. It's a lot. And y'all just don't understand. Like when y'all see these hairstyles on the internet, y'all probably be like, oh, they're so cute, I want to do it. But do you know how long it took me to do this? Like my arms are burning right now. And I can't give up because I'm trying to record this video for you. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for who, watch my videos, entertain my shenanigans and my commentary. At this point, like, I'm getting bored, exhausted, trying to figure out when the end is going to be near because I want to say it was like 9:30 p.m. on a work day when I was doing my hair. And I was very much over it. Tired, exhausted, ready to go to bed, but we're here, okay? So my twists are super thick because I have thick hair, and I probably should have did them smaller, but we're here now. We can't go back because guess who's not about to take these out and do them over? I am not. So since my hair is so thick, I was like, okay, maybe if I'd like twist it a little tighter, then we can make something work. And then from here, I had thought about putting another rubber band, and I'm like, nope, too many rubber bands in my hair. I don't want all that tension. So I just decided to use these gold clips, which took forever to open up. Struggling over here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna clip the one twist to the back twist to create this little crisscross type of design. So here, once I was able to figure it out, that is what I did. And you have to squeeze it a little tight, that way it'll stay. And then I just did the other side, connected that one, and that was the process for my whole head. So I have 8 twists total. So basically, you're just playing connected dots at this point. So I connected that one. And at that point, I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. But then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with the back of my hair? Because hello, the back is still not done. And we need to do it, right? So connected all of those, and then I'm like, okay, the front looks a little weird, so what am I gonna do with the front? So I actually decided to just put the gold clips on all of the twists, that way you don't see, like the clear rubber bands. So when the girl did hers in the picture that I found on Google, she had colorful rubber bands. So it was cute with the colorful rubber bands, but with the clear rubber bands, it just looks It wasn't really my vibe. So that is why I wanted to put the gold clips to make it look a little, cuter, because it's like I have the gold clips on the back, so let me put something on the front. So that is what I did. That part was super easy. And then I'm like, all right, cool. So the back of my hair still has the twist, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's nighttime. I need to go to sleep. So I'm just going to do a twist out on the rest of my hair, because the inspo pic, she had her hair in a bun, but I don't like wearing buns in my sleep because I have to put, a lot of product for my hair to lay down, and then I have to make it really tight so it looks right. And I'm not doing all that just to go to sleep. So I'm like, okay, if I want to do that in the morning, I can, but I did not do that. And you're going to see that I did not do that. But on the bright side, I did create 3 different hairstyles. One was just, like the twist out that I took out. And then the other 2, you'll just have to look at the video and see what I did. Duh. All right, so back to this hairstyle. I'm just going to speed past this because I was like moving in slow motion. Like I'm concentrating so hard on these clips. You would think I'm like doing statistics or something. So yeah, I'm going to speed past this so you guys can see the end result. So we are not here all day like I was all night. And then you'll see the final product. All right, so we're finally done. Now, I don't know why I was still trying to figure out how to style my hair when I really low-key was dying inside and just wanted to go to sleep. So I'm just like trying different hairstyles out to see if I want to do like 2 ponytails, if I just want to do 1 ponytail, like if I wanted to do the bun like I saw in the video. But I honestly was like, no. Like, we're not doing this tonight. We're not doing it. Like, I see the vision, but we're not doing it because I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. And then, as you can see, I was looking at my hair like, it's missing something. So then I added in the gold clips in the front. And, so I did put the little 2 ponytails, but I did not wear my hair like this. So I put my hair in the 2 ponytails. And I just did that for purposes of the video, but I did end up putting my hair in full twist in the back. And I wore my hair, the first day I wore just the hair as you can see it in the front. And then the back, I just wore the 2-strand twist. And then the second day, I took the twist out. So it was super cute then. Like those curls were so tight and fluffy from the buttercream. Like this product was A1 for sure. And then I want to say maybe by like day 4 is when I needed to reapply product because I still had my hair out and it's been extremely hot and humid and dry. So definitely had to rehydrate my hair. So what I did was I just added more buttercream when it was time for me to twist up my hair to go to sleep because I don't sleep with my hair open at all. Like I always twist it up. Even if I'm just doing like 5 big twists, I'm going to twist it up. I just can't sleep with my hair open. It does not work for me. If it works for you, you are God's favorite. But baby, if I do that, I'll look so crazy and have to do twice the amount of work in the morning. And I do not want to do that. So I am always on the mantra of work smarter, not harder. Because when I tell you, I am not a morning person. Like when I'm making my content in the morning, you may think I am, but I am not. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. Just let me be. Let me have my breakfast. Let me have my coffee. And then we can make something shake. But if I'm on vacation, that's a whole different story. Like I'm up at 6 and I'm ready to rock and roll. So this was the final product. Let me know what you guys think of the look. And this is more of a close-up. I tried to, as I told y'all before, Edge Control don't like me at all. So I was trying to do some little baby hairs. Again, don't know why I'm trying to do all of that because I was literally going to sleep after I made this video. But I think it's like once I either start doing my makeup or once I start doing my hair, it's like I feel like I have to, go through the whole process. I can't just, stop midway or, not finish it through. So that's just me. But I tried to slick down my edges a little bit. It wasn't doing nothing at all. I was just wasting my time, wasting product. Because, baby, when I tell you I woke up and my edges was looking crazy, they were looking crazy. Wasted my time and my product. But, you got to do what you got to do. to execute the video and give the people what they want, which is a quick hairstyle. So this one was very affordable. I already had the gold clips from a previous hairstyle and also had the rubber bands from a previous hairstyle. So you really don't have to go and spend a lot of money at all. You would just use a really good cream or leave-in conditioner, rubber bands, the gold clips, and you're good to go. Even if you don't have the gold clips, you can just use the rubber bands, call it a day. So lay down my edges, and your girl, she looking, she's looking cute. Got my edges laid down, and boom, we're done. So as you can see, I did the twist, and look, when I tell you, just look, just look at that curl. It looks so good. It looks so freaking good. This, chef's kiss. I don't know what Sister Girl did with these products, but baby, the bounce, just the gloss, the shine, everything. So this is me when I finally took the twist out of my hair, and I just wore just the style in the front. And then I did separate my hair, so I combed it out just ever so slightly. For the most part, I separated the twist by hand, and then just for a little added fluff, I went in with the wide tooth comb just to, make the curls a little bigger because I love me some volume. And that was all. We went off to work and we had an amazing day. I hope you guys love this hairstyle. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more hair tutorials, more makeup tutorials, skincare routines, all the above. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. And if you stopped by, let me know in the comments. If you like the hairstyle, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you want to see. That way I am delivering content that my community wants to engage with, finds beneficial to them. So, of course, I try to read all of my comments if I am able to. But thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye.